Live music with iTunes and Coca-Cola.
It's the iTunes Festival 2008, and judging by these guys here, that can mean only one thing. I'm only sitting here with McFly. Hello, boys. How are you?
Very good.
Good, how are you?
Sitting here with you.
Isn't that amazing? Right, tonight, not only are you playing a live gig to everybody in Coco, but you're also going to be having it across all the cinemas across the UK, and you're going to have a live album. How does that make you feel? Like, are you nervous? How did you prepare?
Yeah,
Dougie summed it up.
yeah, I think we're nervous because Batman's out as well. I think a lot of people will be like, McFly or Batman?
It's McFly every time.
Batman.
You were at the premiere, weren't you, at the McFly? Is it worth our while going now that it's out from Mere Mortals?
Hell yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, amazing.
Unbelievable.
I saw the Batmobile, and it looked pretty phenomenal. Did you get a shot in it?
Well,
No.
it's pretty similar to my car, so I wasn't really that sort of, amazed by it.
Fair enough. Right, listen, tonight, what are we going to expect from you? What are we going to see?
Well, we're going to play some new songs and some old songs, so it's not that really exciting, is it? No, it's like half and half. No, we're going to try and put on a really good show.
It's very exciting because we got to play the new album.
Yeah,
and this is going to be the first gig where people have heard the songs as well, obviously because the album's been out. So.
And it's a really cool venue as well. So
Yeah, we've never played here before, so it's new for us as well.
So the album came out last week, and it went out in the mail on Sunday. So, I mean, that was a pretty mental thing to have done. It boosted sales by about 300,000 copies. What made you do that? What made you sort of take that plunge?
I just think we had a great opportunity to get it in the paper and have really good exposure and cross over to fans that we'd never have before. And
I think we really believe in this album, and we just thought, like Danny said, we want as many people as possible to hear it, and just felt by giving it away that's the best way to do it. So.
Are there going to be copies left for people to buy?
Yeah, well, we're releasing the retail album in September with like 4 extra songs and stuff. So yeah, definitely, and it'll be out in September. So
You've got an amazing fan base, and there's already people out there. Like, when you go on this tour, you've got a tour coming up in November. What's it like to play live to these people that are just so fanatical about you?
it's awesome. Like we can't believe this. They've been out there since this morning. It's for us. It's like we appreciate everybody. So thank you very much for coming. And but we do have really good fans, don't we? We got the best fans because they just get into it straight away. We don't have to warm them up.
every gig's awesome, and like you said on the tour, it's always amazing. So we always look forward to the touring.
Live music with iTunes and Coca-Cola.
Right, girls.
Hello.
What time did you get here this morning?
7 in the morning.
7 a.m. Are you McFly's biggest fans?
I think everyone would say they are, but we like them quite a bit.
What are you looking forward to hearing tonight?
What song-wise? Anything of any of the new ones?
Where have you come from today?
What?
Do you live in London?
No, we live in Spain.
Have you flown from Spain for tonight's gig? What are you looking forward to?
Oh God,
Just
everything.
Everything, seeing
Yeah,
them.
Dougie, Tom.
Have you seen them before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times.
15 times.
This is my 16th.
Live music with iTunes and Coca-Cola.
So you're all loving a bit of iTunes, I should imagine now. What's your favourite tracks to listen to when you're on your tour?
Ooh. You know what? I get TV shows from. I download them now. I think that's a good thing about it, and films, and you can rent films now as well, which is pretty cool.
I'm getting into my audiobooks. I'm halfway through Paul Gascoigne's autobiography, and it's awesome.
I can imagine that'd be pretty wild.
It's wicked.
So tonight, when you're out there, what are you going to give us for your best banter? What's the best banter? What's the best crack that we're going to see?
Our banter's crap.
Well, we thought it was good until we saw Michael Bublé in concert last night, and he has the best banter I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No
It's like
joke.
half stand-up, isn't
No
it?
joke. Literally, he started talking, and he was saying, I'm just don't take this for granted, and it was like, oh, blah blah blah, cheesy stuff. And then suddenly, I was in we're all in stitches. It was really funny, and just completely had the crowd on his side. So I think we'll hopefully maybe take some inspiration from his
Yeah,
performance.
we've already had that conversation, haven't we, Tom?
Yes.
Taking notes last
Writing
night.
down jokes.
The same ones. You was writing them down last night for tonight.
Right, you've got your own label now. What does that feel like? I mean, you've come away from a huge label. You've set up your own. Do you think that's the way forward for bands?
I think you know, as I'll quote Tom on this. Every band dreams of having their own label one day and stuff, but we're just. He's put me under. I can't look at him when I'm talking because I'm not very good unless I'm one-on-one. When the guys are around me, I can't talk.
I think you're doing a lovely job.
My concentration goes.
I don't know. I think, like Danny said, I think a lot of bands would want to have. I think a lot of bands, not all, because obviously first of all, bands dream of getting signed by a label, but I think people having to do things a bit differently. But we'll just see. It's kind of an experiment, so we'll see if it works or not.
Might have to go back yet. So.
Well, it seems to be working fine at the moment, doesn't it? You're doing a great job.
Yeah, it's going well. Really well.
You've been going for what seems like forever. I mean, how's your music changed over these years?
I think it's just a really natural progression. Like especially in this album as well. It's just a lot more, it's got a lot more energy and balls, especially in the production. And we feel on this album it's the best songs we've ever written as well. Like we've never been so proud of an album as we are on this one. But all of our albums, we just feel like it's felt very natural. We've never really consciously sat down and gone, we want to do this, we want to do that. I think on the last album we did, Motion in the Ocean, that was probably the one where we were really into a band called Jellyfish at the time, and they were really heavy influence on us back then. But on this album it was just kind of, we just wanted to...
Everything. It's got a tiny bit of Jellyfish in there, a tiny bit of like Blink and Springsteen. It's got everything. It's awesome. Yeah,
it's just like, I think it just feels very natural. Like it just combines all of the all of the great things about the music that we're into, and but keeps the stuff that people like about McFly. It's still just great pop songs, we think.
Brilliant. For a while we thought we'd never hear It's All About You again, and then at T4 on the Beach you brought it out. Do you think that'll be appearing tonight?
I'm sure it will.
We play it most times. Yeah, we're not one of those bands that has a hit and then never plays it again, because we feel that's important. That's what
people come to see.
People come to see, but we really believe in our new stuff, so we'll be playing some of that. And I think
it's nice. It's like a nice combination of both, like the old and new, because we are so proud of our new stuff, and it's great now that the fans have the albums. Hopefully, well, actually, they knew all the words to the new songs before it was even out somehow. So, which is obviously it's obviously a brilliant feeling knowing that they're sort of taking interest in all the songs.
Listen, thank you very much. I'm very looking forward to tonight's gig, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the new songs as well as the old. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Cheers.
Live music with iTunes and Coca-Cola.